Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. For those who need to take their seats, we're inviting you to do so now. We're just about ready to begin. So again, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, students, parents, and teachers. Good morning. Let's hear that again. Good morning. I'm sure we're all very excited to be here as we start our proceedings for this, the JIS Heritage Competition Awards ceremony. Now, before we begin, I see Ms. Davidson at the back. Great. We're going to be standing for the national anthem.
Please stand.
Be seated.
I now invite Finance Minister at the JIS, Mr. Glenford West. Sir, I invite you to the stage. You will lead us in the opening prayer as we begin the morning's proceedings. Mr. West?
Let us pray. Our God and Father, we give you thanks for today. We thank you for sparing our lives to see another day, to behold the beauty of your creation. Thank you, Lord, for journeying mercies that brought us here together. And as we celebrate another year of recognizing our heritage as a country and as an agency, we want to pray for this function and those participating. So as we recognize your presence here today, Lord, continue to be with us throughout this function. We want to pray for the JIS and its staff for organizing this event, and pray that as a country we continue to ensure that our heritage is secured, as we know that knowledge of our past, we can ensure that our future is planned effectively. We pray for teachers who are responsible for nurturing the young minds of our children. Continue to strengthen them even as they get weary at times and feel unappreciated. And Lord, we just want to put a blessing on the children and to pray that they grasp what is being taught to them and that they may never seek to go in the wrong direction. Let them understand that it is with education that a generation will prosper. We pray for the parents. We pray that God will continue to show them the way to grow up their children in the nurture and admonition of the Lord. Lord, bless the leaders of this country, the leaders of government, the security forces, churches, and all who provide leadership in this nation. We pray for our Prime Minister and the members of the Cabinet, the opposition and civil society, Lord, through our leaders, great defenders, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Thanks for answering our prayers, Lord, as we glorify your precious name through Jesus Christ, our Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Mr. West, for the heartfelt and patriotic prayer as we begin the morning's proceedings and kick off this momentous occasion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, littler ladies and littler gentlemen, we would like again to welcome you to the 2023 JIS Heritage Competition Awards.
Good morning, everyone. It's a good morning indeed. It's a good morning to be here. It is an honor to stand before you here today, especially as a co-master of ceremony. My name is Twyla Whelan.
And my name is Theodore Henry. We are delighted to be your masters of ceremonies.
Very excited.
Now, Twyla, I think we need to give them a warning before we go much further.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an award ceremony. It's designed as a moment of affirmation.
Oh, yes.
So I am expecting, and Twyla is also expecting, that in the moments that require affirmation, by affirmation I mean, Mr. West, thank you so much, that in the moments that require affirmation, that you will give it your all. Can we agree to that?
Gusto.
All right,
Arm
sounds
strength.
good, sounds good. Now, Twyla, this is the 13th staging of this competition.
I wouldn't want to say this is a lucky 13. It's a good 13.
Right. This entire competition is a moment in which students are invited to share their opinions on matters relating to national development, or culture, and our heritage. And to stand the test of time for 13 whole years is no small feat.
No, it's a great achievement, and the JIS team should be very, very proud.
In addition to the JIS team, we want to thank our youth who have done tremendously year after year for 13 years, putting their efforts, their creativity. I don't know if before you took your seat, you took a tour, especially to that side of the room where the posters are on display.
Magnificent.
If you didn't, take some time to go and look down there. The students didn't just put together something and send in.
It's conceptually designed.
They gave it their all.
Yes, they did.
And so we congratulate you as well, students, for everything that you do year after year.
Please give yourselves a round of applause. Now, this competition is made possible by a wonderful cadre of sponsors that we'd like to highlight. Beginning with CARIMAC, the Northern Caribbean University, CPTC, Media Training Institute, that is.
Yes, we include WB Trophies, FDR Resorts, Sandals Resorts International, LASCO, and the Universal Service Fund.
Margaritaville, Frame Art Jamaica, Innovative Corporate Solutions.
And Boone Hall Oasis.
Now, as we mentioned before, we cannot forget the very hard-working and dedicated JIS team that put this all together, wrapped it up into a bow and presented it. You have the right idea, yes. Let's give them a round of applause for the very, very hard work that went into putting this together.
Now, we can just tell you what the JIS team has done, but there is someone who can tell you how they did it.
Oh, yes.
The long nights, the effort that went into all of this. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite our Chief Executive Officer at the JIS, Ms. Enthros Campbell, to bring us the official welcome.
Let's make her welcome.
Morning, everyone. So, affirmation to the Lord. He helped us through this year coming up, and the students and the parents and so on. Okay, good. So I'm not going to tell you about the long hours right here. So now I think we will tell you about it later. But I want to just welcome you all to this function. So our sponsors, our participants, our judges, teachers, students, and of course the JIS staff. A very good morning to you. Today we celebrate the remarkable talents of our young minds. Students, we celebrate with you today. And we're just delighted to be able to meet you face to face. We've seen the essays, we've seen the posters, and we're so awesome. We're able to now put faces to this work. Welcome. You dedicated time and effort to your entries, showcasing your depth of understanding, your skills, and today you will be awarded. Now, from the primary level, we had the essays, and their ability to articulate our nation's growth is truly commendable. Suppose you go and look at some of the essays, you wouldn't believe the age of the children writing these essays. So I was just telling someone, we're just proud that they do get the concept. They know exactly what's a republic. What would we mean by full republic? What do we mean by colonialism and all of that? They get it. The essays were awesome. The theme was Echoes of Freedom, tracing Jamaica's path from colonialism to republic. And you were asked if Jamaica should remain under the monarchy, that's under King Charles, or become a full republic. No, the perspectives were just so deep, and not only deep, but refreshing. To high school students, they had to design the posters, and their creativity brought out, it's like you're seeing live images of the heroes and so on, as if they were there cheering us on. Yay, go Jamaica, go Jamaica. Like, they were so live. I was like, wow. No, I would say wicked, good stuff. Yes, it was really, really good. So we want to commend the high school students who did the posters. Very good, and I'm so happy to have you. So the heroes were those who start the fight, and we are continuing the fight. And we, every single one of us, we have a part to play. So roll up your sleeves and get ready, because we're going there. All right, now while we celebrate the essays and the posters, we had a little difficulty with the photos. It seemed the students had some challenge with, it was so much to put in one production. So we had some issues with the photos, but we want to commend those who did put some work in it, and we look forward to seeing your products next year. Now, our judges, remarkable. They've been with us from the start. They've been with us for all 13 years. The same judges, and they're excited when they come to mark the essays. You should see their faces when they look at essays. You go in the room and you see them, and they're all smiling, and they're all worried, or I wonder what we're going to see. They're just excited about it. And the markers for the posters, they have the same energy. They just want to know when the pieces are in, and they are ready. We welcome them. Judges, we welcome you to this function this morning. This competition serves as a testament to the dedication of our educators, our teachers, the unwavering support of the parents who have nurtured these young minds and have supported them throughout the competition. And I want to welcome the parents, the teachers, and everyone who has worked alongside these students in the ideation, to prepare, and the completion of these entries. You did an awesome job. Welcome to this ceremony. Sponsors, your support plays a pivotal role in nurturing the intellectual curiosity and creative expressions of our young people. Now, you continue to support this venture because you see value. You see value in the competition, a competition that seeks to foster cultural retention, and it encourages young people to delve into, to converse about things that have to do with Jamaica. And we thank you for your continued support, and we welcome you to this session. The smiles, sponsors, the smiles and expressions of joy from our award recipients today is early return on investment. Yes. Okay. Now, this year marks, as you've heard, the 13th edition of the JIS Heritage Competition. 3 categories: essay, poster, and photo. They all foster this practice of critical thinking. They talk about that a lot in PEP, but I mean, critical thinking doesn't just stop end with PEP. So it fosters critical thinking among students at the primary, secondary, and tertiary levels. What started as an idea with an essay competition, which Mrs. Davidson was the one who started it, her department. And that started with the essay competition, and it quickly grew as we added the poster competition in 2014 and the photo competition in 2016. So now we have a full competition with 3 categories. Today, though, as we celebrate, let us not only applaud the winners, but also recognize the collective effort that has gone into making the JIS Heritage Competition a vehicle that gives our young people an opportunity to delve into, to understand more about our history, our country. And that will lead to them being more patriotic. And don't we need more people who love Jamaica? If you love Jamaica, let me hear you say amen. Okay. So today I just want us to continue to feed our young people positivity. One singer says, make it positive, never negative. Let us try to keep it positive. There are things to worry about, but we need to stay positive. And Jamaica is great. And this competition will help our young people to be even greater. So may this event today inspire continued love for learning. We never stop learning. And a profound sense of pride in our Jamaican heritage. Again, welcome all. And now, let's enjoy the ceremony. Blessings.
Thank you, Ms. Campbell, for those comments on the competition. Now, Ms. Campbell, in addition to your pride in this storied JIS production and your gratitude to those who do so much to make it happen, I don't know, I detected very hopeful notes based on what you had read and seen in the poster. Gentle people, you know how we say that the youth are the future, and that future is someday, maybe 10 years from now. But it seems, based on Ms. Campbell's comments, that the youth are the future already, today. They understand what is happening around them. They have written, they have designed, and they have shown a willingness and ability to take the reins of the future, even from today.
Absolutely.
And that's a wonderful thing.
Mm-hmm. And as you heard before, our youth have been clearly in touch with what's going on, and so they've been following the theme. And the theme for this year's competition was Echoes of Freedom.
Hold on. Tracing a path from... No, Ms. Campbell announced it in her comments. Mm-hmm. I feel comfortable testing you. Mm-hmm. Tracing a path from where to where?
I'm hearing it. Say it with strength.
I think you have to tell them, Tyler.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
So it's Echoes of Freedom, tracing Jamaica's path from colonialism to republic, because we're on the road to republic. Say it a little stronger. The road to? That is it. That's very near and dear to my heart. So as we trace our path, rather, to republic, we are propelled by our accomplishments and our indomitable, unbreakable, unshakable spirit.
Indeed,
exactly.
Indeed. Do
now,
we have an announcement?
Yes, we have a very important announcement before I get all into the idea of Road to Republic. The driver of a Honda CRV with the license plate 0741KR, your lights are on. You're parked on the premises. Once again, it's a Honda CRV. The license plate number is 0741KR.
All right, we will now have an item by Gabriel Hay of the Arden Prep and Extension High School. Twyla, tell us a bit about Gabriel.
Sure, Gabriel is a JCDC finalist for music, speech, and drama. He's not only a member of the choir and the renowned Lightning Drummers, but also president of his music club at Ardennes Prep and Extension High School. He is presently a member of the Jamaica Musical Theatre Company as well, okay, JMTC, allowing him to showcase his talent in a short film, Key Love.
And he was the supporting lead in Key Love.
Was? Okay, an
Right.
actor, a singer. We have so much talent here. And he was, as you said, the supporting lead. So Gabriel, it's time for you to shine, my love. Over to you.
A moment of affirmation.
Let's go.
Check, check. Morning, everyone. I believe that you left out one thing. I'm also the head boy of Ardennes Prep. And I want everyone here to support our Lightning Drummers who will be going to California for World Championships. So make little donations to help us to achieve our goals and bring back the gold medal. You want good? Nose a fi run, solid as a rock, sweat just a come. Rough cut earlings never done. Working hard even in the sun. Never say never, only fools say can't. Conquering what is to be conquered. Born for this, me nah go miss that before this, and now we them dismiss. Come on, a champ, 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 champion. Standing tall like a roaring lion, man, a champ, 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 champion. Standing tall like a roaring lion. Confident me a champion. The future of the nation. In a me and positively non-drowsy. We stand, yeah. Heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by so then fly. But they while their companions slept were toiling upwards through the night. Come on, a champ, 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 champion. Standing tall like a roaring lion, man, a champ, 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 champion. Standing tall like a roaring lion. Inside everyone lies a champion. Within looking in the mirror, looking past the physical being, seeing the spiritual soul, the champion inside you ignites your soul. It only takes a spark to get the champ going. Cause, say it with me, we are champ, 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 champion. Standing tall like a roaring lion, we are
Champion.
standing tall like a roaring lion, we are champ, 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 champion. Standing tall like a roaring lion.
Mr. Head Boy is a champion. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm feeling energized.
Yeah,
I feel
Twyla,
like I'm winning.
I'm still dancing in my head. Don't watch that.
Okay.
I'm still dancing.
I'm
So you have to
dancing
tell us how
physically.
that was.
Oh, it was spectacular. Accompanying drummer, thank you for that. Let's give, I believe it was a round of applause. Very, very good. Absolutely invigorating. Thank you for waking us up and getting into the spirit of winning. The heights by great men reached and kept.
Yes.
All right.
Gabriel, I won't tell you who said this, but somebody said, hey, we have met Jamaica's next Prime Minister today.
It's a sign. Okay, Mr. Head Boy.
All right. We are now going to move into the presentations of plaques and gift packages to all awardees in the essay and photo and poster competitions. I'm thinking of the photo. As you heard earlier, there are no photo awardees this year in the photo competition, but there is next year.
Oh, yes.
And tertiary students, you may be watching, you may be here, you can enter with your sharpened skills.
Opportunities abound.
Indeed.
And at this time, I'd like to invite the procurement manager at the JIS, Mr. Gary Wong, to the stage to make the presentation to our awardees in the essay competition. Now, as he makes his way, I'd like you to know that these students are being recognized for their outstanding performance with a plaque from Frame Art Jamaica and a gift basket. So no one is walking away empty-handed today.
Indeed, indeed. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Wong. We'll begin with the essay awardees. And we're going with our first awardee, Blake Wilson.
Let's make Blake welcome. Blake.
All right, here's Blake. Come on up.
Forward. He's from the Bright Beginnings Educational Center in Portmore. Hello, Blake. Let's keep the applause going for him as he takes his photo and gets his plaque. And his basket is coming too. I wonder if Blake can manage the basket. You think he can manage?
Let's see.
Smile, Blake, big and bright for the
There
cameras.
it goes. There it
Beautiful.
goes. Our next awardee.
Oh dear.
Blake, you're leaving, you? Okay.
I think maybe he wants to make space. Put on the plaque, baby.
We'll work that out. We'll work that out. Our
All right,
next
now Come for
awardee.
your basket. Come for your basket. Thank you, Mr. West. Photo up. Say cheese, Blake. Perfect. Give him another clap for me, please. All right.
There we go. Our next awardee in this same segment is Chrisania Hunter.
Let's make her welcome, Miss Hunter. Miss Hunter hails from the Richmond Primary and Infant School, all the way in St. Mary.
All the way in
Yes!
St. Mary.
North Coast represents. Beautiful smile.
What
She's
do the
collecting her
plaque say,
phone.
Twyla?
I'm
Can
not
you
sure.
see from
I'd
here?
have to get. I really cannot see from here. Theodore, testing my skills.
It's fine. We'll take a look.
Now she's taking her basket. Big smile. Keep the applause going. All the way from Richmond. Have you ever been to Richmond in St. Mary?
I have, actually. I have.
Okay.
Next on the list of our shining stars is Shauna Lee Allen.
And Miss Allen, yes, make your way up. Congratulations. She's from the Grovetown Primary and Infant School in Manchester. Yes. And this is what I like about these competitions. You're getting a taste of the talent from all across the country.
Indeed,
Everywhere.
indeed. It's not a Kingston
It's
competition.
not a Kingston competition. This is a Jamaica competition. Just as the CEO mentioned earlier, it's all about us. Wonderful.
And finally, among our essay awardees is Shamara Chin.
And she makes her way all the way from the back. She's coming from the Greater Portmore Primary School. One Portmore. Oh, yes. I can imagine there must be some nerves in the audience this morning, Theodore.
Ah, yes.
People waiting, wondering, will I place? Where did I place? How
But
did I place?
everybody walks away with at least something.
We're
today.
all winners today. We're all champions today.
Oh, that's a nice basket.
Oh, yes. I love the flowers. Beautiful flowers for a beautiful girl.
All right, as much effort as you can put into a round of applause for
Mr.
all our
Wong
essay awardees.
and our essay awardees. Thank you so much, Mr. Wong.
Right, we now invite Digitization Manager at the JIS, Ms. Gillian Henderson, to hand over prizes to our awardees in the poster competition. Now, these students are being recognized for their outstanding performance with a plaque from Frameart Jamaica and a gift basket.
Lovely. Let's make her welcome. Hello, Miss Henderson. So we'll begin with Mr. DeAndre Granston.
Yes,
He's
applause.
one of our first poster awardees.
DeAndre is coming to us from the Cornwall College. And that's
West
in,
side
That's in Montego Bay.
is the best side. Yes, I am biased.
I need you to tone that bias down. Just a little bit.
Just
Just
a
a little
little
bit.
bit.
Just a little bit.
It's the best side. Hello. Cornwall represent.
All right.
Okay.
Plaque and basket.
Ooh. Just a little bit lower. There we go.
Yeah, let's see that face, DeAndre. There we
Smile,
go.
smile. Yes. Very good. And next we have Miss Carissa Ricketts. Oh, I love
right.
that. I love the support. Welcome, Carissa.
Yeah, Carissa is coming to us from York Castle High School. That's in
Ooh,
Brownstown.
Brownstown represent. Oh, the Garden Parish. Love St. Anne.
I can tell.
Yeah, it's really beautiful there.
Yeah, yeah. I've been trying to get a look at what's in the baskets.
Well,
You know?
a lot of goodies, I can tell you that. I
Yeah.
think Carissa is going to be very pleased when she go home.
Huh.
We have siblings to share it with Carissa.
I'll be entering next year.
Oh, very good.
Can I enter next year?
No.
No, I'm not allowed.
No, you're not allowed.
Okay, let's keep going.
Next, we have Neville Ann Morgan.
Round of applause.
Oh, she's coming up.
Neverland is coming to us from the Glenmere High School.
Hello, Glenmere.
Yeah, you know where it is. That's in
Okay.
Nathan.
Okay, all right.
Hello, Crystal Tabana Kenton. How are you? I can tell you went to Glenmere. Good to know. Good to know.
Neverland has received her plaque and now her basket
Also filled with
is on
goodies.
its way. And flowers.
And just a reminder that this is sponsored by Frame Art Jamaica. We really always have to highlight and big up our sponsors. Thank you so much, Neverland. We'll now invite Miss Tamala Neal. I'm really hoping I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah.
Where's she from?
York Castle. York Castle.
Oh, Brownstone again.
York Castle High School is well represented
I
today.
love
I
this.
see.
So we have the north,
Mm-hmm.
we have the south,
Mm-hmm.
we have the west,
Mhm.
the best.
Let's keep going.
We have the east. Yeah, man, fully
Alright. Fully
represented. All
represented.
directions, compass, circle Jamaica.
Yeah, we're
I
not
love
done
it.
yet, though. We're not done yet.
Oh,
as
no, we're
as
not.
Tamala receives her gift and her plaque, we have quite a few entries
Oh,
in the
yes.
poster competition.
So far, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
5, 6, 7.
Mhm.
7.
All right, let's keep going.
We also have Mr. Andrew Mike Gordon.
As he comes, Andrew is joining us from the Jose Marti Technical High School. And that's in Spanish Town. Come on up, Andrew.
Wow. Tall young man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you for that. So he's tall, and for the benefit of the live stream, I've been informed that Mr. Andrew Mike Gordon is tall and brilliant. For the record, let's have that established. Thank you.
You know, I like what I'm seeing and hearing because we can talk about the brilliance of our young people, but without the supporters around them to keep molding them and helping them. So
Oh,
I'm
yes.
very happy.
Teachers, round
that
of
the
applause.
squad, the team
They're
is
all here. They're
for each
rolled out.
student.
Oh, yes.
Let's keep going, Twyla.
Prudent Salmon, are you here? Representing Herbie.
I had to.
She
I
had
love West Side.
For the uninitiated
The best side.
amongst us who don't know what Herbie is, that's the Herbert Morrison Technical High School in Montego Bay.
Yes.
No, wait on your basket.
Yes,
wait
honey,
on
you
your
got
basket.
goodies, you
Or
got
else I will
flowers.
have it.
He will.
I will.
I kid you not. He's taken baskets from me before. Oh, yes, I'll never forget.
I think we're down to the last on our list.
Oh, yes, it is heavy. Well packed. No, man, you're going back to the west with a haul.
Last but not least, Twyla.
We have Catania Foster.
All right, and Catania is coming to us again from the York Castle High School. Well represented today.
Brownstone strong. Oh, yes. Welcome, Catania.
The cheerleaders have rolled out from Brownstone. And I'm a fan. I'm a fan of it.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Big smiles. And a
As-
big basket.
As she receives her basket, just give her that round of applause. And you have one more for us. Thank you so much for your work, Catania.
And she rounds out the list of awardees for the poster segment. Yes.
Big round of
Keep the
applause.
applause going.
For all
Thank
our
you so
awardees.
much. Thank you
Both-
so much.
Both essay awardees and poster awardees. And thank you,
Miss
Ms.
Henderson.
Now, as we mentioned earlier in the presentation, the posters are at the back of the room. I actually have a favorite down there, Twyla. which has no bearing,
say what
which
it
has no
is.
bearing on the award ceremony itself. But there's one poster that jumped out at me.
You want
Perhaps
to
at the
say
end
what
we
it
can
is
talk
at
about
the end?
it.
Okay, fine.
But
I'll
you
agree.
are free to go and choose your favorite.
Just
They
as we
are
have some
all
persons
good.
looking now. Yes, really beautiful concepts.
Indeed, indeed. Now, Twyla, where
Mm-hmm.
are we?
We are about to move into the main address. So at this time, we will have an address by our guest speaker, the Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs, the Honorable Marlene Malahou Fort. Now, though she really wanted to be here, and I can tell you this really and truly in our conversations with the CEO, she's unavoidably absent, but she truly wanted to be here. This is an issue, this is a process that's near and dear to her heart.
So, even though she is unavoidably absent, she ensured that she could be present in some sense, and so she will be giving us that address virtually. So, the Honorable Marlene Malahou Fort is both a Minister of Government and the Chairman of the Constitutional Reform Committee. Seeing the fit? She was sworn in as the Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs in January 2022, and prior to that appointment, she was the Attorney General of Jamaica.
Minister Malahou Fort has been leading the process of Jamaica becoming a republic. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we now turn to the screens for the presentation from the Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs, the Honorable Marlene Malahou Fort.
I am delighted to be part of this year's event, and I should like to warmly acknowledge the boys and girls, their teachers, their parents, and the sponsors who have made this year's competition the success that it has been. In preparation for independence, a new constitution was prepared and debated in Jamaica. However, it was not passed here. Instead, it was brought into effect at the court at Buckingham Palace in England on the 23rd of July 1962 by an administrative act. The Constitution of Jamaica is our highest law, and it governs all other laws of the country. As said by its architects, the Jamaica Constitution 1962 is the most fundamental legal document in the country, guaranteeing the freedom, rights, and privileges of every Jamaican citizen. The Constitution reflects the country's independence as a nation-state, and to this day remains the cornerstone of the island's legal systems and institutions. Now, under the Independence Constitution, the British monarch is Jamaica's head of state. King Charles III, King of England, is King Charles III, King of Jamaica. His rule enjoys the deepest protection from easy or quick change. But we are now working to further the goals of independence, to reform the Constitution of Jamaica, to replace the monarch with a president for the Republic of Jamaica. The President of the Republic of Jamaica will be our formal head of state, a Jamaican, chosen by Jamaicans, symbolic of our Jamaican nationality and identity. That should excite all of us. Now, the Constitution itself sets out the process by which it can be changed. And for any change to be valid, that process must be followed. It is a slow process and it is a complex process. And there is no getting around it. A high-level Constitutional Reform Committee, CRC, has been established. Among other things, this committee performs an advisory and oversight role with respect to the reform work, which includes the transition of Jamaica from a constitutional monarchy to a republic. The purpose of the CRC is to assist in providing expert guidance and oversight to the government and people of Jamaica. We are implementing and building on work done previously. Recommendations made by a Joint Select Committee on Constitutional and Electoral Reform, on which consensus remains, while working to build consensus where it has either eroded or is non-existent. The committee has been involved in several public engagement and communication activities with the people, including the young people. And I'm excited to say that you, the boys and girls who entered this competition, have participated without your knowing, because your work is helping to inform the changes. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now firmly on the road to republic. The journey is being taken in phases. Phase 1 has 2 broad goals. Firstly, abolishing the constitutional monarchy as our form of government and saying goodbye to King Charles III, the King of Jamaica, and transition Jamaica to the Republic of Jamaica. The second goal is to have the constitution that was made here and debated here, passed here and approved by the people of Jamaica. And when I speak of the people of Jamaica who will approve the changes, I want you to know that the Constitution says it's the people who are registered to vote, the electorate. I hope that you will enjoy the rest of the event and that we will continue to collaborate and that you will make your voices heard. Jamaica is on the road to republic.
We express our thanks to the Minister for that informative speech. And she highlighted the fact that this road to republic is a matter of identity and national pride, not simply just a legal process that we need not care about. And the road may be long and the process highly involved, but we thank the Minister and all those who work alongside her for their efforts. And of course, we continue to thank those who have contributed their thoughts to that process. That's what this award ceremony is about today.
It is. We're all part of the process, from yay high to this high, from baby to old person. Everybody's part of the journey to being a republic, to being fully independent as a Jamaican nation. Before we move on, Theodore, I really need to go back to that very important announcement I made earlier. If you drive a black Honda CRV with red trim, please check your pockets for your keys, because we've managed to turn the lights off for the vehicle, but the keys have been left in the shuttle bus. So please check, just make sure you have your keys with you. I'm certain at this point you would know if you drive a black Honda CRV with a license plate 0741KR. So just, check.
Please check. Students, while they're checking, the drivers are checking, there are some artifacts that have been preserved from our colonial past, and they can be viewed right over at the Jamaica National Heritage Trust table. Twyla, where's that table?
It's right over there to my right, probably to your left. And I was definitely at that table this morning because I love artifacts.
Have any favorites?
Oh, yes, they have the sugar mold over there. They have a soda water bottle.
Right.
They have a fork, and the fork is like 4 prongs and really long. They have a pearl porcelain type of teacup.
You know what I found fascinating?
I'm obsessed with history. So.
The bottle. It doesn't look like any bottle you'll see in any store today.
Really, really different.
And that's one of the nice things about artifacts and history. You can sort of see how things have changed and evolved
you can
over time.
piece together your own life from it.
Indeed, indeed. So make sure, after you've collected your prizes and your arms are heavy and your heart is full, go and take a look over at the table.
Please,
and see
it
some
tells
of
a
the
story.
things.
All right, so before we jump into the awarding of the winners, let's keep the energy high. We heard earlier that we're champions, right? So we want to keep that energy. We're going to invite the very talented Jody Ann Palmer, who is a clerical officer with the JIS photo department, to the stage. She's going to come to do an item. Let's make her welcome. Let's affirm her. Let's lift her up. Welcome, Jody.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everybody. And a special good morning to our awardees. Congratulations to you. And I just pray and hope that you had a wonderful experience creating your artifacts and your essays and all of that. So, there's a special song I'm going to sing this morning. And feel free to participate and also to be encouraged and motivated. All right? When I look at where I'm coming from, I know I'm blessed, and I close my eyes and smile. Sometimes I feel like the richest girl in all the land, and I'm doing my best, so everything's alright inside. Oh, every morning I rise and look to the sun. I know it is a blessing, so when the evening comes, I lift up my eyes to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can. Yeah, as far as I can. I can lift up my eyes to the hills as far as I can. Oh, every morning I rise, I look to the sun. I know that it is a blessing. Ooh, yeah. Lift up my eyes to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man. Ooh. Sometimes I'm lost and far from home, but I find my way. Follow my heart, I know I'll be found someday. When I'm lost, I learn and live. What do you say? Let's have a good time until that day. Oh, every morning I rise, I look to the sun. I know that it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my hands to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man. And with my two hands in the air as far as I can, as far as I can. You can clap. Lift up my hands in the hills as far as I can. Oh yes, as far as I can. Oh, every morning I rise, I look to the sun. I know that it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my eyes to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, I lift up my eyes to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man. Yeah, yeah, oh, I lift up my eyes to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man. Ooh, as far as I can, I can. You can, we can. Ooh, as far as I can. I lift up my eyes to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man. Oh, every morning I smile, I look to the sun. I know that it is a blessing. So when the evening comes, I lift up my eyes to the hills. I'm blessed, oh man. With my two hands in the air as far as I can, I can. Oh, yes, you can. We can, as far as I can. Ooh.
Yes, beautiful, beautiful, Jody. I saw people lifting their hands as far as they could.
As far as I could?
As far
It
as
is
I
like
could.
that. You
About
can't go
this
higher than
and
that,
that.
huh? All right. We had, thank you, Jody, again. Twyla, we had a very interesting encounter a
Interaction
while
just
ago.
now, yes.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, Anne-Marie Howard Brown is here with us today. She's waving. You
She's
can see her
waving
there.
all the way to my right.
Remember we told you about the table over at the side with the artifacts? Yes. Now, Anne-Marie Howard Brown is an archaeologist and curator at the Jamaica National Heritage Trust. She can explain the artifacts to you, students, and there's a lot of history tied to them. And Twyla and I just learned something about what we called ceramic, but it's not ceramic.
Well, it's what we thought was porcelain because it looks like porcelain. So the teacup and the pot and the plate look like porcelain, but that's because the English were trying to imitate Chinese porcelain, what we call China, fine China. And so what it actually is English ceramic. So that was a very interesting detail, and it goes back to the whole interest of the English in Asia and getting the spices. Right. There's so much to learn. I could go on, but we're not going to do that.
And that's you notice how that's not just history, that's economics as well. That's trade, that's all of that stuff. So here's our resource person. She can explain all of this to you.
Please go and look and learn a little bit more about our culture and where we're from and all the things that make us up. Now, we will be going into the sectional prize winners, right, Theodore?
Yes, we will. And before we get to the winners themselves, let me introduce the sections to you. We are awarding prizes for the best entry in the 9-year-old category, the best entry in the 10-year-old category, the best entry in the 11-year-old category. There's an award for the best researched. There's an award for the best use of language. And of course, there is an award for the most creative overall entry.
And this is for the essay competition. And at this time, I'd like to invite Director of Corporate Services, Mr. Errol Gardner, to the stage, because he'll be the one handing out the sectional prizes. It's a little quiet. Let's affirm him with a round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Gardner.
Indeed, without any further ado, let's jump into the awards. For the best entry in the 9-year-old category, we welcome Blake Wilson.
Welcome, Mr. Wilson. Young Wilson to the stage. Just a reminder, he is from Bright Beginnings Educational Center.
All right, so what is Blake adding to his haul now, Twyla?
He is adding a gift, well, it's not a gift certificate, it's just a regular certificate.
Still special.
Very much special. JIS all on the top of it.
All right.
Now we'll be moving into the best entry in the 10-year-old category.
And that is Shauna Lee Allen.
Welcome, Shauna, or welcome back. Shauna is from the Grovetown Primary and Infant School. She's collecting her certificate with her shy smile.
Best entry in the 10-year-old category. Next up, the best entry in the 11-year-old category is Shamara Chin.
Greater Portmore Primary School in the house as she makes her way.
As she and her supporters make their way.
Oh, yes. It's a village.
Takes
to
a
raise
village
the
to raise the
child,
child.
to get them in the competition, to keep them in the competition.
There you go. Where are we, Twyla?
We are the best researched.
Best researched entry goes to Blake Wilson.
Wilson. Welcome back, Blake. That was quick.
Seems like you'll have to sit very lightly, Blake.
Oh, yes. I wonder what his research looked like.
Well, I believe we may hear that from the judges.
Well, I'd like to think so. Now we're moving into the best use of language.
And that goes to Chrisania Hunter.
From Richmond Primary and Infant School.
Welcome, Chrisania.
I love the pink and blue combination. It's so cute.
Best use of language. And our final award in this segment is the most creative entry.
And that goes to
Shauna Lee Allen. Where's Shauna Lee?
Back again.
We know by now, but just to remind you, Shauna Lee is coming to us from the Grovetown Primary and Infant School.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Mr. Gardner. Mrs. Andreen Davidson.
We'd like to invite the Acting Director of Electronic Production, Mrs. Andrew. Oh, I believe this is Miss Naomi Francis being escorted in. Welcome, welcome. She's the Press Secretary in the Office of the Prime Minister. She'll be making a special presentation today. Also, welcome again, Mrs. Davidson.
Indeed.
She will be making the presentation of the sectional prizes for the poster competition.
And those sections are the best entry in the grades 7 to 9 illustration category, the best entry in the grades 10 to 13 illustration category, and the best entry in the grades 10 to 13 graphics category.
So we'll begin with the best entry in the grades 7 to 9 illustration category. And that goes to Andrew Gordon.
You remember Andrew from the Jose Marti Technical High School?
Not just tall, but very much brilliant.
Brilliant
Welcome,
and
Andrew.
tall. That's
Welcome
it. That's
back to
it.
the stage.
I think Andrew just added and handsome. His resume grows
I
every
like
time
this.
he gets here.
It's more.
There we go.
In St. Catherine. Thank you, Miss Campbell. We'd also like to invite the winner or the best entry in the grades 10 to 13 illustration category. That's Prudence Salmon from the Herbert Morrison Technical High School in St. James.
That's right, that's right.
West Side?
Twyla.
Okay. Just saying.
We've got one more.
And this is the best entry in the grades 10 to 13 graphics category.
Which goes to?
Catania Foster.
Catania coming to us from the York Castle High School.
Brown's Child.
Welcome back, Catania. As Catania comes, I did say that this was our last one, but there
Was
is
that true?
It's true in a sense. There's a special one after that one.
Okay. What makes it special?
Well, this one is the Judges Special Award for Outstanding Performance in the 2023 Poster Competition.
I see.
That's what makes it special. And who does this go to, Twyla?
Well, before I get to who it goes to, I'd like to make the note that this recipient has been growing in the competition for quite some time now. I believe she entered in 2019, where she placed third, and at the time she was 10 years old.
And that was in the essay competition.
That was in the essay competition, right. And now this is what the poster competition.
Indeed.
So we'd like to invite Miss Neville Ann Morgan from the Glenmuir High School to the stage. And just a reminder, she is receiving the Judges Special Award for Outstanding Performance in the 2023 Poster Competition. She deserves another round of applause.
Neville Ann has been going the distance with us. It's practically her competition at this point. Neville Ann, we enjoy having you here
We
with
love
us.
to see the growth. Congratulations, Neville Ann. And thank you so much, Mrs. Davidson, for making those presentations. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is almost time to find out who will be walking away with the top prizes in the essay and poster competitions.
Almost time.
Almost time.
But before that time, we're going to have a video feature on the essay finalists. It's time to meet our finalists. Please turn your attention
To our screens.
The 2023 JIS Heritage Essay Competition challenged students to answer the question, should Jamaica remain under the British monarchy or become a full republic? Let's meet our finalists and hear what they had to say.
I think Jamaica should become a full republic because all decisions will be made by us and Jamaica will be fully independent. This is what our freedom fighters and national heroes have fought for us and won for us.
In my grade 6 class, we're currently learning about Jamaica's independence and the monarchy. But during my research, I learned more about what it is to be a republic and the process of being a republic.
I think young people should have a say in Jamaica becoming a republic because we are the future.
I think it's important so that we as a future generation will have a say in who will be our head of state.
I think young people should have a say in whether Jamaica should become a republic, as we are the next generation, and also if Jamaica becomes a republic, it will give Jamaica more self-governance, and it also gives somebody from the citizen body to govern the country, knowing what the country truly needs.
And what about their essay entries?
I did a lot of research to find the information that I wanted to talk about. Then I asked my mom and teacher for help.
The part of my essay that I am most proud of is when I mentioned we have general elections every 5 years in which we choose our government.
The part of my essay that I'm most proud of is the body, because I did a lot of research on it and I think I gave very convincing reasons for why Jamaica should become a republic.
The part of my essay that I'm most proud of is the introduction, as I think I got a lot of information from my research, and I'm also very good at writing introduction. So I think I really wowed people with my introduction.
Yes, clap them, clap them. They've been wowing us.
Man, I love that last part. I love that part. Confidence is important for winners, you know.
Oh, yes. Without confidence, you are twice defeated in the race of life.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our finalists. I know you're not tired. You can give them some more.
Some more affirmation. Oh, yes. All that hard work.
All right, at this moment, I invite Press Secretary in the Office of the Prime Minister, Ms. Naomi Francis, to join us on stage. In fact, we will be yielding the stage to you for a few moments to bring us your remarks, and then we head over into the awarding of the finalists. Please.
Let's make her welcome.
Okay, I normally have this issue. Good morning, everybody. Okay, I think I got that right now. Good morning, everybody. No, after them feed you and treat you nice, and you've had a nice trip for those who are out of town, come on, man. Good morning, everybody. No, well, you know why I think you are a little hesitant? Because it's about midday. So let's try good afternoon. It must be a little brighter. Good afternoon, everybody. That sounded a little better. Thank you so much for inviting me. Firstly, you know, and for young people, whenever you do something wrong, you must admit to it and beg forgiveness. So may I beg your forgiveness? Unfortunately, I really should have been here at the start with you. And then others laid hands on me. There was a particular meeting that will ensure the JIS improves from strength to strength that I had to be at this morning that required my being here at this time, because there were lots of questions like you have as young people. You know, adults have lots of questions when you're putting new ideas to them. So my apologies for being tardy, and my apologies as well because I may have to run again around about 12:30. But while we are here, we must make it count. All right? So I am absolutely pleased to bring greetings, not from myself. I'm the lesser of the beings. But from who you think I'd be bringing greetings from? The Prime Minister. Is the Prime Minister responsible for JIS, you know? And therefore, the Prime Minister also sanctions such a very important project like this one, because he takes an interest in our young people and what they think, what you think, what it means to you to be part of Jamaica and to be part of building Jamaica. And, you know, on Friday, the Prime Minister had read an article written in the Jamaica Observer 2 Sundays ago. It was written by 5 students of Snowdon Primary and Infant School out in Manchester. And they told the Prime Minister what was on their heart about the environment, how we should work together as adults and children to make the space that we have a better space for them and for those who come after us. And the Prime Minister said, no, man, I have to meet with these children. The Prime Minister was away from Jamaica the Monday after the article came out. Unfortunately, he couldn't meet with, but he came back Thursday night and Friday morning. He had to meet with them. Why was that? It's important because we have to know what you think as young people. And, you know, the theme for this year's competition, Echoes of Freedom, Tracing Jamaica's Past from Colonial to Freedom, extremely important. If you don't know your past, what will happen? I just want to hear I don't want to hear the adults, I want to hear the students. If you don't know your past, what happens? A people without the knowledge of their past, what happened? No, louder, man. There's no wrong answer, so we can talk it through. A people without the knowledge of their past, what did you say? A little louder, you can shout. Don't know where they're going. Essentially, you are quite right. So we have, give him a round of applause, man. That's nice. Plus, he was brave enough to shout it out. If you don't know your past, then you will wander through life. So that you have taken the time to research and to enter the competition and then to be rewarded for your good work and the work that has impacted us as adults, so that we can say, but you know, there's good work here, and now you're being awarded. It's fantastic. Give yourselves a round of applause. And for the teachers who helped you, give them a round of applause too. By the time I finish with the liquor food, going, clap out. So I'm going to stop. But I want to also bring my own season's greetings to my colleagues at JIS. Ladies and gentlemen at JIS, you're doing a fantastic job, I can tell you. I just came from somewhere where your praises are being sung at the highest level. So Uno, give yourself a round of applause. And your now cemented CEO has been working hard to get the back end of things worked out in terms of more budget, getting the Eastern division opened. There's bigger and greater to come. That's all I will say. And say the chorus, and we'll make it work well. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful holiday season and spend time with the family. Take care, everybody.
Thank you so much, Ms. Francis. Okay. Could we give her one more round of applause, please? Especially as she's doing a dual function.
All right, Twyla, we have delayed long enough. Let's jump right into the finalists for our essay competition.
Mm-hmm. In third place, well, let's talk a little bit about what the third place recipient will get.
Go right ahead.
We'll have a trophy sponsored by WB Trophies and $10,000 hard, cold cash. Now, our third place winner, I believe this is St. Mary.
It is.
Richmond Primary and Infant School, Miss Chrisania Hunter. She's received the third place in the 2023 essay competition.
No. It can't fade out at this point. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Congratulations, Chrisania. That beautiful smile.
You might
and
remember.
Beautiful talent.
You might remember that Chrisania copped the certificate for the best use of language
right.
in the essay competition. So
she knows what she wants to say and how she wants to say it, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go.
Look at her collecting her award.
Right, that's the trophy from WB
I hope you have a piggy bank, Chrisania.
And the $10,000 cash prize. Okay. Our second place winner, Twyla.
Our second place winner will be receiving another trophy, also sponsored by WB Trophies, and a brunch gift voucher from Boone Hall Oasis.
And
$15,000. So, Theodore, remember when you said you wanted to enter and I told you no?
Yes.
I think we can reconsider, because I want to enter too.
Yeah, okay.
Our second place winner hails from the Bright Beginnings Educational Center, a young Mr. Wilson. Mr. Blake Wilson, please make your way to the stage.
Twyla, when you said bright beginnings, Blake did a little thing like this. He was like, me? All right, if you don't remember, Blake copped the award for the best researched essay.
Yes.
He also...
There's a trend here.
There is a trend. He was also awarded the best entry in the 9-year-old category.
Yes, congratulations, Blake. You're standing out. I want to thank you so much, Miss Francis.
And I now invite Miss Entros Campbell. That's you, Miss Campbell.
Yes, please make your way to the stage, Madame CEO.
As we announce who the winner of the essay competition is.
Who could it be now?
The first place winner, as Twyla sings, the first place winner of the essay competition will walk away with a trophy. WB Trophies, we thank you. A tablet courtesy of Innovative Corporate Solutions.
$20,000 and a weekend stay for family of 4 at the Franklin D Resort.
Who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be?
I know you're all considering now, if only I had entered. Well, you didn't.
And so the first place winner of the 2023 JIS Heritage Essay Competition is nobody but Shaunalee Allen.
Grovetown Infant and Primary School. Welcome, Sean. Oh, look at her. Congratulations, Shaunalee.
Shaunalee might need more hands.
Oh, yes.
For all that she's about to receive. The trophy is there.
That trophy is big.
I believe that's the cash prize there, and also the stay at FDR. If you, let's remind you, Shaunalee was awarded the most creative entry.
Oh, yes. Like I said, there is a trend here.
And also,
standouts.
The best entry in the 10-year-old category.
So does this mean Shaunalee is only 10 years old?
Ask her, she's right there.
Shaunalee, are you 10 years old? How old are you? Okay, happy birthday. It must have just come.
All right, we're getting a look at the trophy.
Trophy, which is probably half her size, but she's managing it quite well.
Now, that trophy is history as well,
How
Twyla.
so?
As you see, there are many names on it, and Shaunalee is adding her name to a list of champions, first place champions.
As our head boy had told us earlier.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
A walking representation of the heights. She must have toiled through the night to get this.
A big round of applause for our third, second,
congratulations,
and first place
all 3 of you.
essay winners. Twyla.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Are you ready to meet them? Because it's time to meet our poster finalists.
Again, please
Turn your attention to the screens.
My name is DeAndre Granston. I'm from Cornwall College and I entered the JIS poster competition. I was thinking of listing the important events that happened in our history that would lead up to us gaining our independence and then eventually a republic. I believe my poster will bring people's attention with the vibrant colors, the actual images themselves, which are on the posters. And with Jamaica, with the flag and the map I have on my poster, will show that this poster is actually of relevance to Jamaica itself.
Hi, my name is Carissa Ricketts and I attend York Castle High and I'm in grade 8. I wanted to show unity and balance and emphasis. I wanted to show bright colors on the right side of my illustration I chose the color yellow because I wanted to show how Jamaica is currently thriving. On the left side of the painting, I wanted to show Jamaica in its darker era, as I would like to call it. I think my poster will grab people's attention based on the art style, because I think my art is very different compared to other people's, especially at my age. Not many 8th graders paint or draw the same way in the way I do, so I feel like that is one of the factors that will captivate people's attention.
Hello, my name is Andrew Gordon, a 14-year-old student of the Automotive Technical High School. When I was designing my poster, I was thinking about what Jamaica has been through and what led us to being a free nation. In the center of my poster, I drew and then painted Nanny of the Maroons looking up at a plantation with slaves escaping from it. So what that means is we were about to enter in a free era that will grab anyone's attention when looking at my poster.
My name is Prudence Shamon. I attend the Herbert Morrison Technical High School. I am currently in 11 Mechanical Technology. The first thing that jumped to me with the theme is tracing us from colonialism, right? So I immediately thought of just rubbing out colonialism. So at the bottom, I put a hand with a rubber rubbing out the king at the moment. And because I didn't want it to be the centerpiece, I wanted the centerpiece to be the things that Jamaicans have done, right? To show how far we've come and how much we can do and our talent. I made sure to make my poster colorful. And I think that the colors pop, so it immediately grabs people's attention.
My name is Tamala Neal and I attend the Orchestra High School in St. Anne. I was thinking to create a piece where I can communicate the message effectively and to also show a way that we appreciate our past but also use it as motivation to propel us into the future. I hope people will feel empowered and feel motivation to chase after their dreams, their aspiration while looking at my piece. I think that the JIS competition is important to youth because it helps us to think about current affairs and how we can portray it in an artistic way.
Hello everyone, I'm Katania Foster from the York Castle High School. The theme, Echoes of Freedom, Tracing Jamaica's Path from Colonialism to Republic, means us Jamaicans striving from being captured from the Spanish and the British into a new system of government. I think my poster will grab people's attention by the colors used along with our monuments on it.
Those, ladies and gentlemen, were our poster finalists. I invite the Director of Human Resources, Mr. David Knight, to hand out our prizes for this ceremony, this segment. Mr. Knight, there you are.
Welcome, Mr. Knight. I was saying to Theodore just now that I really would not have wanted to be part of the judging, the adjudication process based on the caliber of artistry that went into the entries. Let's give them all another round of applause. Very well done.
There was one entrant who spoke about her art in 8th grade and how it was
at
different.
Her age.
And one thing I noticed about looking at the posters, they're colors and they're pretty, and sometimes you don't appreciate how much work goes into it. But let me tell you, anybody who captures faces the way these young people have captured them in paint and pencil, they're good at art.
Bright futures ahead.
They're good at art.
For our art scene, I can see that very clearly now.
Without any further ado, in the grades 7 to 9 category of the poster competition, in third place, we have, but before that, What are the prizes?
We'll get into what WB Trophies has to offer in a moment with the trophy that they've sponsored and $10,000 in cash.
And so our third place winner is Carissa Ricketts.
Welcome, Carissa. She spoke about the yellow and the unity that she wanted to embody in her piece and the balance and that emphasis. Clearly, it was profound enough, it made an impact enough to cop her third place. So let's give her another round of applause for a job well done.
All right.
And now we move into the second place winner.
The prizes for the second place winner, a trophy. Again, thank you, WB Trophies. A gift certificate from Margaritaville and $15,000.
And the second place winner for this, the poster category of the competition, hails from the West Side. Mr. DeAndre Granston, please make your way to the stage. He's from Cornwall College.
That's right, that's right.
Congratulations.
Trophy, gift certificate from Margaritaville,
And a little money
that cash
for
prize.
the piggy bank, for the savings, I am hoping.
We are hoping. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Thank you so much. Ms. Campbell, we're inviting you to come back.
Yes. Lots of work for you today, Miss Campbell. Oh, yes. What's happening now, Theo?
We are about to announce the winner of the poster competition in the grade 7 to 9 category. This champion is going to walk away with a trophy. Dinner for two, valued at
$100 US.
At Margaritaville, Montego Bay.
Oh, yes.
A tablet, courtesy of
the Universal Service Fund.
And $20,000.
In cold, hard cash. Would you like to do the honor?
I'd be very happy. Our first place winner in the grade 7 to 9 category is Andrew Gordon from the Jose Marti Technical High School.
Congratulations. I think the accolades are growing. for
Yeah.
him.
Mr.
they are
Gordon's
growing.
poster depicts Nanny of the Maroons, if you remember. Nanny of the Maroons looking on as enslaved Africans leave a sugar plantation. And the scene, it's surrounded by images highlighting our athletes, religious freedom,
The voting process.
indeed, and the extended family structure. These are all things that are crucial in the Jamaican identity. And he
Andrew,
uses
please
this.
don't leave. Please don't leave just yet. I'd like to invite at this time to make a special presentation the Chief Executive Officer of the Universal Service Fund,
Thank you,
Dr.
Ms.
Daniel
Campbell.
Dawes. We're inviting you to the stage. Welcome, sir. Just a reminder that they sponsored one of the gifts for the first place recipient today, who is not just tall and brilliant, but also clearly very, very talented.
You're skipping handsome.
And handsome.
Mrs. Davidson put handsome
She
in there.
did.
So resume is growing.
Very much so.
Congratulations, Andrew.
Oh, wow. I think that this trophy could rival him.
But I think he's up to the task. He's up to the task.
He's up to the task. I see what you're saying.
Indeed. Adding his name
To the
to the
history.
list of champions.
Oh, yes. 13 years strong, folks. 13 years strong. Well done.
Thank you again, Miss Campbell.
Really need
We're
to go to the
still in posters. But now we're moving on to the grades 10 to 13 category. Una ready? All right.
Una sound hungry more than ready. Una ready? Okay,
You
that
can't
is
ready
it.
and hungry, don't worry. Twyla, please
Both
take
can
us through.
exist simultaneously. Okay. Now, in third place, this person will be walking away with a trophy as well as a course from CPTC MTI and a cash prize of $10,000. Who could it be? Our third place recipient is from the York Castle High School, Miss Tamala Neal. Please make your way to the stage.
Come on up, Tamala. Come on up, Tamala.
Tamala. And to make this presentation, Naomi? Okay, Miss Francis, please make your way to the stage. We kindly ask for your presence, Lady in Red.
I took note of one poster in particular. There's one that had an individual at the base of the poster.
Being erased?
No, that wasn't the erased one. It was the taking off the red coat and the Jamaican colors underneath, almost looking like the bobsled colors.
Yes.
That was Tamala's poster.
Yes, it was.
Congratulations.
I love to see the concepts coming out, because you
Right,
can
right.
really see that everyone has their own way of expressing a theme.
Expressing an understanding.
Oh, yes.
Well, let's move on to our second place winner.
Our second place recipient today will, of course, get another trophy from WB Trophies, a course from the Northern Caribbean University, and a gift certificate from Margaritaville.
And
$15,000 in cold, hard cash. Now, our second place winner hails from the York Castle High School. I think we're on a roll today with York Castle. Miss Catania Foster.
In the interim, we invite Tony McLean Lewis to draw near to the stage as well to hand over the prize from the Northern Caribbean University. All right.
Okay, so Miss Henry, I believe you have a presentation to make, a very special presentation.
All right,
Is
stay,
this
stay
after
please,
our
Catania.
representative from the NCU? Yes.
All right, let's
okay.
have Ms. Tony
Tony Ann,
McLean
yes.
Lewis handing over the prize from the Northern Caribbean
She's
University.
the marketing officer at NCU. So as we said before, there's a course. I really like these prizes because this means that our students will be sharpening their skills. They'll be progressing and learning more.
Another round of applause for our second place winner. All right, Twyla, what do we have now?
Well, we're moving into the first place winner, or the presentation, rather, of the first place. Now, our first place winner, I need to get ready to read this.
This is a long list.
It's a long list.
I hope they have enough hands. So.
It's a trophy.
And.
A course from Caramac.
And.
A desk jet printer courtesy of Frame Art Jamaica.
And.
A 2-night stay for a family of 4 at the Beaches Resorts, courtesy of Sandals Resorts International.
And.
Hold on. $20,000 in cold, hard cash.
And so, our first place winner in this segment of the poster category is Prudence Salmon.
Welcome, Prudence. West Side is the best side.
Twyla, do you remember this poster?
I'm just saying.
Do you remember this
Of course
poster?
I remember this poster.
This was the one with the eraser.
The eraser. She stood
Yes.
out. Hello.
A very bold theme in her poster there.
So Miss Salmon's poster depicts the national symbols and emblems of Jamaica above an image of a hand erasing the presence of the King of England. The poster also features prominent figures or national heroes and icons who have helped to build Jamaica and put it on the map.
And we are going to invite to the stage as well Mrs. Chevenise Chevers-White, Assistant Lecturer and Program Coordinator for BFA Animation at Caramac, to make that portion of the presentation. That's a course as well. And I believe this is a full course. So again, a trophy, a course from Caramac, a desk jet printer, courtesy of Frame Art Jamaica, a 2-night stay, courtesy of Sandals Resorts International, and $20,000. I'll leave the cold hard cash
Theodore,
bit to Twyla.
I need your help.
Please.
Look at me good. Couldn't I pass a grade 10 to 13?
No. No.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
I mean, it's a stay for 4, a family of 4, so...
much years that now?
Thank you all, thank you all, thank you all.
Congratulations to all our winners. You've done so well. You've made your schools proud, your families proud. You've made JIS proud.
Indeed. And beyond all of that, you have made Jamaica proud. And given us something to look forward to. And for that, we applaud you.
Now, I said earlier that I really couldn't imagine being part of the adjudicating team. And they really have made a tremendous impact. They have been the ones to make these selections, to go through the deliberation and the heart-wrenching decision-making.
Twilight, I need you to break it down.
This one has to be the winner. Well,
break it down.
They've been dedicated to the cause. Our judges, our markers, they have been dedicated to the cause of poring over these entries.
Hours of reading.
More like days.
Hours.
I want to say days into weeks of
and
reading.
Days. Yes.
From the primary and the high school students. So they've seen all these entries from across Jamaica. They've given of themselves. So we want to thank them for their time and their effort and for their service. So we'd like to invite the following persons to the stage as we present a token of our appreciation to our markers and judges. To make the presentation, I'd like to invite the Acting Special Projects Manager, Ms. Charnel Henry.
Yes.
Oh, yes, she's here.
She's here.
Charnel Henry, to present the baskets.
And we're inviting Mrs. Judith McCullough to the stage for her award. Mrs. McCullough was instrumental in the essay
Hold
grading
on, just
process.
a quick switch up. I'd like to invite Mr. Robert Farquharson first.
Yes.
He marked or graded the poster competition. Mr. Farquharson, welcome.
A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, it is not easy when these art pieces come before you
Not at
to make
all.
a decision, especially when you're pure to the art. To ascribe it a grade can be very, very difficult. So thank you so much, Mr. Farquharson.
Next on our list. Let's keep going with the posters. Mr. Michael Christie, we invite you to this podium.
Oh, okay, so Mr. Farquharson will collect on behalf of Mr. Christie.
All right.
How long do you think it would take to grade a poster? You think it's something you have to revisit?
I think you'd have your initial impression, and then you'd see others, and then you'd have to grade them singularly and then as a whole, but that's just me. I'm sure they have a much more involved process.
Probably. And I hope it's nothing like me that sometimes as I see it, I just know like that. And I'm sure there's criteria. There must have been a criteria sheet, like a rubric.
There is. We've often gotten a glimpse of that in years past.
Right.
Moving on to the essays.
No, not at this time. We will get back to the persons who contributed to the essay scoring. Now, Theodore, lots of baskets today, lots of prizes. And I think it's time to give something to everyone so we can all feel like winners.
Indeed.
Are you ready?
So we are going to welcome to the stage at this point the Lightning Drummers. Have you heard that name before? We're here before. Right here before, don't it? Mr. Headboy introduced them, don't it? So let's invite to the stage the Lightning Drummers of the Arden Prep and Extension High School.
And as they make their way, I'll share a little bit of details. The Lightning Drummers are a vibrant and talented group of drummers hailing from the Arden Preparatory and Extension High School. These young musicians have taken the stage by storm with their exceptional skills, earning themselves a spot as Jamaica Cultural Development Commission competition finalists.
They are passionate about their craft, which we're about to see. They're following in the footsteps of greatness, of their renowned predecessors who proudly hold the title of 2016 World Champions for their division in the World Championships of Performing Arts.
So ladies and gentlemen, let's
the
make them
Lightning
welcome
Drummers.
one more time.
just like that, lightning has struck.
Yeah, their name is Lightning, but that was absolute fire.
Yes, it wasn't an earthquake this time.
Yes,
it was
yes.
lightning.
I wish we could get the name of your instructor.
Yes, missing the green
Yes.
shirts.
We need your name.
Please. If you're looking. Repeat?
Miss Shantae
Miss James. Can we please get a round of applause?
You know, one of the things I like most about the presentation, and I like to read into things, Twyla, is they played as a unit.
Oh,
and
yes.
I am no professional drummer or
But
any
he
kind
was
of
drumming.
drummer, Miss James, but didn't seem like they missed a beat. And yet there was also space for their big personalities. So they come and them walk out. So they worked well together, but there's also space for their personalities and
to
their
shine.
progress as well. That's a Jamaica I could live in.
Yes.
That's a Jamaica I could live in.
That's a Jamaica that gives me hope.
Indeed, indeed,
It is.
indeed.
Also, if you are looking for a backup dancer, I am here, and an additional drummer, he is here, because he would not stop banging on the desk.
But, Miss Campbell, you know what this brings to my mind? Maybe the 14th staging of the Heritage Competition could have a music category.
You know, the possibility
Give the
exists.
judges some more work, eh? But let's hasten to our end, Twyla.
Yes.
Let us hasten
I'd like to invite the Director of Human Resources, Mr. David Knight, to come back to the stage as he will now bring the vote of thanks. Gratitude is the attitude. Let's make him welcome.
Thank you, Masters of Ceremony. Chief Executive Officer, Ms. Campbell, members of the JIS Executive, parents, teachers, students, specially invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Good afternoon. We're on the path to lunch. We're on the path to lunch. Hello? You don't get it? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Echoes of freedom, tracing Jamaica's path from colonialism to republic. My job is to do the vote of thanks, and after that, we'll be on the path to lunch. Got it now? Well, we are not tracing any echoes of lightning, but lightning struck as we pursue the path of this vote of thanks, as my task is to say thank you to all the persons and the organizations which made this event possible and a success. First and foremost, I'd like to thank our Chief Executive Officer, Ms. Rose Campbell, who brought welcome and gave us a nice remarks, reminding us of hope in our children and the benefit of this heritage competition in its 13th year. We must express thanks to our guest speaker, the Honorable Minister of Legal and Constitutional Affairs, Honorable Marlene Mallow Fort, whose message we received as she gave us historical context to this road to the Republic, constitutional lessons, and our reach towards the goal of full Republic status. Thanks to Mr. Glenford West for a patriotic invocation and supplication for our nation and especially our children. We are grateful to the teachers and those who worked with the participants in the schools, the principals, the trainers, the encouragers, and the parents. You encouraged, you supported, you guided, you cheered. And because of your efforts, we have many winners here today. Put your hands together for the parents, the teachers, and the whole school communities. I want to use the opportunity to thank our entertainers. Weren't they great? Yes, we started with the individual piece by Mr. Gabriel Hay. Then we had Songbird Jodian Palmer, and it crescendoed with the lightning drummers from Arden Preparatory and Extension High. Please give them a bigger round of applause. We thank our entertainers most wholesomely. We want to recognize the sponsors. Sponsors, Bunal Oasis, Caribbean Institute of Media and Communication, CARIMAC, Creative Production and Training Center, Media Technology Institute, Northern Caribbean University, WB Trophies, Frame Art Jamaica, Franklin D Resort and Spa, Sandals Resort International, Innovative Corporate Solutions, Universal Service Fund, Lasco Distributors, Margaritaville, and the Terra Nova Hotel and Staff. Put your hands together for all our sponsors. Without our sponsors, this would not be nice. And some of you got prizes more than twice. So put your hands together again for the sponsors. We want them to come back next year bigger and better and more sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors, and we recognize those who are in the audience with us. This competition, this event would not be possible without the planning committee and the management committee. We want to thank the members of the Jamaica Information Service Planning Committee and the Management Committee. Give them a round of applause, please. With a cheerleader, head up that, Ms. Charnel Henry, our Acting Special Projects Manager. We have our judges. We want to recognize the hard-working judges. Mrs. Judith McCullough, put their hands together. Mrs. Hazel West and Mr. Michael Christie, as well as Mr. Robert Farquharson. Hands together for the judges. Behind the scenes and also present, we have our social media team. We have members from Montego Bay Regional Office. We have our television department who are recording today for broadcast, and they did the recording for our finalists. We have production team for live streaming, for TV and computer services team. Put your hands together for them, man. Our graphics team, radio, the work done, social media and television on the promotional material for this event. And of course, as we come to a close, last but not least, we want to thank the duo, T&T, Theodore and Twyla. Theodore Henry and Twyla Whelan for serving us this morning into afternoon as our Masters of Ceremony. They took us through the program nicely, and we appreciate their insight, their humor, and the cool way they chair this program. So thanks. Put your hands together for the Masters of Ceremony. And having done what I have come to do, we'll be echoing the knife and fork soon. We remember the lightning, but we remember the theme of this competition, the echoes of freedom. We're moving Jamaica from the road from colonialism to republic. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Thank you for coming, and have a great day. Best wishes.
Thank you, Mr. Knight, for the vote of thanks. We are, ladies and gentlemen, at the very end of the award ceremony for this morning. We want to thank each and every person who has come here to support, to transport, and to any other kind of port our students and our awardees today. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you to our online audience. You've been with us on the live stream.
We appreciate you, students, teachers, parents, thank you. Thank you for a job well done, and thank you for giving us a reason to have a magnificent 13th staging of the Heritage Awards ceremony. At this time, we'll be signing off. It was our pleasure to be here. It was our absolute pleasure to be part of this process. I am Twyla Whelan.
And I'm Theodore Henry.
Thank you for your energies. At this time, lunch will be served, but we also be having a photo op. So our photographer, Mr. Slowly, will... Yes, please wave your hand. Right.
That's Mr. Slowly here,
so
awardees.
The schools, the parents, the teachers, we need a group photo of everyone. So he will be organizing it. Would you like to do it before or after lunch, Mr. Slowly? Before? Okay, great.
Again, thank you everyone for being here with us.
And have a wonderful rest of the day.
And see you at the 14th next
yes,
year.
Definitely.